Danny Gray needs to start balling. So Shanahan mentions like a week ago, oh, Danny Gray's not practicing for soreness. Then he came out yesterday and said, oh, he had a tight abductor slash hip. I feel like he's got this golden opportunity right now with Ray McLeod out. And he's already missed the majority of it, missed all the joint practices, missed the preseason game. Ronnie Bell has kind of seized this moment.
He's seized it. We talk about Carpe Diem a lot on our show. When you get your opportunity, don't miss it. And
Only
I know
get one chance. You own the spaghetti. Yeah.
and I know he made one bad play in that game. You know what I'm saying? One bad play in that game, and it kind of deflated all the good work that he did in that game. But I think he's trending upwards.
Oh, he's
100%.
awesome. I didn't like his returns in the kicking game. I liked his punt returns.
Now he was
I did like his punt returns.
To me, he was hesitant in the kickoff. That's hesitation. Like that's indecisiveness. Like he didn't really know what to do. I don't know if that's because of the new rules or what. I don't know. But he didn't he didn't really know what to do. So we'll see if that improves. I did like Deshaun Jameson. I thought he played well, especially in the return game. But look, it is what it is, man. Like Danny Gray, he has. All right, if you go back to this game, a lot of three wide receiver sets, which means they were in 11 personnel, right? And so the three wide receivers that they used the most, right? You know, before they started injecting us with some Tay Martin, like in that second half, was mainly Ronnie Bell started, Chris Conley lined up, and then Willie Snead was your slot guy. That was your three wide receiver 11 personnel type setup, and they used it a lot. I'm curious to see if Kyle Shanahan changes that up, has a different rotation with with Daz Newsome, and Danny Gray, and is maybe a little bit more Isaiah Winston. I don't know. I'm just curious to see if he changes up when he goes out there in 11 personnel.
And yeah, I think, one of the things or narratives that haven't been put out there as much as I would like to, and maybe this is my fault, the wide receivers have stepped up their game. This wide receiver roster is much deeper than it was a year ago because you've got guys like Winstead, who was awesome. Ronnie Bell was great. Tay Martin, I thought that he didn't have his best game, but he had a great training camp. He made some big plays. Chris Conley, good Lord. Like, there are guys on the back end of this roster that are making plays. Willie Snead, whenever there's a big play, you're going to see Willie Snead in the corner.
Always.
Like, doing something very positive. He might not make all the big plays, but when Snead's out there, good things happen.
You know why? He's a veteran and he understands Kyle Shanahan's offense now. I think that's what it is. You know, he gets it. He gets the offense. He gets what he needs to do. When I don't have the ball in my hand, I need to be cracking a block on somebody. Like, I need to make sure that I'm effective on every play. That's what you get from Willie Snead.
I like it, man. So, okay, let's wrap up this wide receiver talk and this punt return, kick return talk. If I was making my depth chart today, tell me if I'm crazy. I want my kick returners to be, I want Deshaun Jameson as my kick returner.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. It's a toss up right now between me and I like what I saw from Ronnie Bell, but I kind of want Danny Gray as the punt returner. What say you?
I don't want Danny Gray doing anything other than finding a way to be a wide receiver on this team.
Yeah, but man, he's going to be a punt gunner. He's like already one of the
gunner
best
is fine, but
NFL.
you said returner, so like it's different.
I want him there too. Yeah,
I don't think I know he has the speed, but I don't know if he has the wit, the moves, everything's not going to be where he could utilize the speed. He has to get lateral. So he has to go across the field at times. It's not just a straight run dart. So I don't know if I would like him there. And I think Kyle Shanahan even spoke about that. Like, you know what I mean? I think Ronnie Bell he would be better off serving purpose as a punt returner than Danny Gray. But we'll see what happens. Just don't put Brandon Ayuk back there ever. Yeah, not that he was bad. I need him to be the other guy, the guy.
Did you hear Kyle talk about Kyle Juszczyk returning punts?
Yes, he did, and Kyle's down for it. Like,
man. It's funny because when special teams period happens, like everybody has assigned spots on the field they have to be in, but some of the studs like Christian McCaffrey, Kyle Juszczyk, excuse me, George Kittle, they just go off on their own and do whatever. Kyle Juszczyk is an amoeba. He will go over to the punters and start snapping. He'll go over to the punt returners and start fielding punts. He'll go over and like interrupt the coaches and they'll be like, leave us alone. Like that dude he's hilarious, man. Like it reminds me after like 3 Coronas, me at a party. Like I'm just like bing, 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 bing. Like I love me some Kyle Juszczyk, man. He's the best.
Hey, this your boy Frank Gore. I'm listening to 49er Rush Niners all day. Let's bring 6 home.